What? Is this picture supposed to be here? I don't think so. Y'all get in the room, and now leave a comment. Leave a comment, leave your comment, leave your comment. So, how y'all doing? A lot of people are into this Christmas thingy, and I don't know. I'm waiting for people to get in the room before I get started. I'm waiting for people to get on in the room. So today, the topic is should you or should you not get a child? People are getting in the room. That's good. Don't have children in Africa unless you are prepared to spend a lot of money. So that's the topic of today. I don't know if y'all can hear me, but leave a thumbs up. Write a comment. Let me know that y'all get me, um, and everything is loud and clear. So don't have children in Africa unless prepared to spend a lot of money. I mean, it's sad, but that's the reality on land, you know. And I hate to see children suffering because one of the parents is trying to gain from the other parent. I mean, we have these problems too in America, but in Africa it's more constant than what I saw living in America. I mean, it's sad. It's really sad. At the end of the day, um, the children are the one suffering. We already have a lot of problems in our community with our children growing the way they do, with no vision, with no good, not good parenting, but I don't know, I can't think of the right word to use, but let's just say, bad parenting. So, don't have children in Africa unless you are prepared to spend a lot of money, especially if you are a guy. For a girl, the laws in so many places favor the mother. It doesn't matter where you go, the mother is always favored. And when it comes to like custody of the child, the mothers will always be favored than the father. Now, if you are the father, and you know, and you have children in Africa, it's tough. Believe me, it's tough. I mean, I've seen it firsthand. For many in Africa, us coming from the diaspora, we are nothing but opportunity. That's all we are, and that's all we gonna be until things get better here in Africa, and they then will see us as who we are instead of an opportunity, something to gain and to gain to gain from. It's sad, but that's what it is. I mean, it's reality. Like I've seen it. I've seen it, and it's sad because at the end of the day, the child is the one losing. So don't have children in Africa unless you are prepared to spend a lot of money. If you are a mother is always going to be favored to have custody of their children. They always going to be, unless they're really like screwing up and not doing what they are supposed to do, or they are, harming the child. But for the most part, anywhere you go in on this planet, the woman is always going to be favored. So as a guy, I mean, we go through a lot of stuff, and the women know that the law is always going to favor them, and it's sad that a lot of them do abuse the law, not taking into consideration the child that's being hurt, or the child that could have been better if if the mother was more cooperative, or if she wasn't thinking about money when she look at her child. So you all my guys coming to Africa, be mindful and be careful, because you are nothing but an opportunity. These people, they're suffering from mental poverty, not even real poverty. Because if you ask me, Africa is rich. It's just that these people are looking for. Yeah, thank you, D. So it's just that these people are looking for an easy way out, and they are looking for an easy way to make a buck. So Africa is not poor. It's just that the people living in Africa, they are they are not uh, taking advantage of all their riches. So a lot of them wants to, a lot of them wants to cheat life, and my stand on people who want to, people who always want to, gain from other people, from our hard work. So don't have children in Africa unless you are prepared to spend a lot of money. So unless you are prepared to spend a lot of money as a guy, as a dude, if you have children, and the girl or the child mother, knows about your status, knows that you are a diasporan, you just came from, you know, you are from America. It doesn't matter what you do for the for the kid. It doesn't matter. You give the kid the world, but if the mother don't get first hand, like if she don't get first, the child is not going to be happy, and that's the way things are in Africa. It's like the mother is always going to be first before your child, and it's your child. Poor people all over the world have children, and you're right, it's poverty of the mind. It's true, this is poverty of the mind in Africa. If you ask me, Africa is rich, like super rich. It's just that the people living in Africa, you know, don't want to work. You know, uh, we work, like we do work, like we are working people, but for some strange reason we decided, I don't know, but I spoke to a lot of people before who had told me that we are in hibernation, and I believe that because when I see how the Chinaman works, when I see the Chinaman's work ethic, and I see the white man works ethic, and I'm saying to myself, when we do actually work, we work like 10 times more than them. But for some strange reason, we have decided not to do anything, just sit and hope for the best. So, like I was saying, I think it's poverty that does that. Like while living in Africa, um, and you have children as a guy, as a man. Most of the time, the woman is always going to be first before your child, and it's sad, but that's the way it is. She's always going to be first before your child. If you had $2, uh, rest and I mean rest for sure that she she will want to spend $1.75 and 25 cents on your child, and that's definitely gonna piss you because you are going to say things that are not. I mean, I'm not saying that they are evil, but when looking for money, these these women are, I don't even know how to put it, but to be honest with you, the men, father are meant to provide and protect their family community. Exactly, we are meant to provide and protect, and that's what we do. And like me being in Africa and seeing how things are going, you know, the woman doesn't even want you to provide for the kid like she wants you to provide to her. I mean, it's crazy. Like I seen it, I see it all the time. Not only with I seen it with the with us coming from America. I see it with us with um people coming from Europe and everything. It's like women out here are just they are willing to eat their baby back if you were like, you know what, I'm turning my back. I'm not taking care of this because I tried, but you are not working well. You're not working with me, and I see that all you want is what's good for you, but you don't care about the child. And I'm not, I'm not like I'm done. I'm done. I'm telling you, the woman will actually like literally eat her child. Like, yo, your father won't give none to me. You're a bad child. I don't want you. And I'm not saying like she would physically eat the child, but she would, you know, the child would be in severe pain and she wouldn't care just because she couldn't gain some finances. She couldn't blackmail you. And they do actually hate that. When she can blackmail you and she got your child, rest assured that your child is going to be beat all the time. We're waiting for Jesus to save us. Or as my auntie will respond, God will provide. So don't have children in Africa unless you are prepared to spend a lot of money. The minute you got children, or the minute you have a child in Africa and the mother knows that you got money, the whole focus would be on her getting money from you, blackmailing you. She wouldn't even be like taking care of the child the way she like a mother is supposed to. In on her mind is going to be all about her, getting hers and not really caring for, you know, the child. So like my advice would be that if you're going to have a child in Africa, make sure that you are really prepared to make a baby with whoever you are with, and make sure to do like an evaluation like of the mother uh, before engaging into like sexual, not even that, like you could have sexual intercourse with women, but the one that before trying something that could result in having a baby, I think you need to think, because like I said, um, most women out here see us as opportunity, and that's all we are. It doesn't matter how harmful her action is causing the child, she will only focus on getting hers and not much for the child. So all my brothers coming from the diaspora, you guys need to be mindful. The blackmailing is for real, and these female will blackmail you because of poverty. When they have children with people from the diaspora, all they care for is money. All they care for them is like, oh, I laid a golden egg, and that's it. I got mine. I'm going to eat. Well, what kind of society is that? The children are dependent on the adult. Well, where are the father? Hang on a minute. The men need to look after their own children. The man impregnate the woman. I mean, it's true. It's true. But this is the thing. Like the man, right? The man wants to look after the child, but the thing is, the mother doesn't really care about the child. It's like this: you're doing everything right. Your child need, maybe, let's say we are in Africa. A child in Africa would need like $200. They will be fine. When it comes to like food alone, $200 is fine for the child in Africa. In most places in Africa, $200 is good enough for 1 month for a child when it comes to food. So when it comes to like hospital, school, and all of that, that's something else. So let's say in Africa with $500, you should be fine with your child. Now, if you got the $500, right, and you are the father, you are doing what you are supposed to do, you are being responsible. If you took those $500 on the first of the month and you gave them to the mother, like, here's $500. I want $200 to go towards feeding my child, and I want $300 to go towards like hospital bills, school, and everything else. I kid you not. Give her that money and come back 2 days. She won't have nothing left. I kid you not. She won't have nothing left. She's gonna spend that money on hers. And then she's gonna start asking you for more money. And it's sad, but it's true. Because I see it out here. You could be the best father you want. Like I know people who came from abroad, bought a lot of clothes to their children or for their children, got to Africa with suitcases of clothes for their children, gave those suitcases of clothes to the mother of the child. Like, here are the suitcases. There are clothes, shoes, everything. You name it. Everything is in the suitcase. The guy turns around and the mother goes and sell most of the clothes. Like, I seen it first, and it's not something that somebody had told me. Like, I seen it firsthand. Like, the guy did everything that he was supposed to do. He was living in Europe, sending money every month for the child. And when he came, like when he came back, brought like 2 suitcases of clothes with shoes, handed those to the mother. And when he turned his back, she sold most of the things that were in the bag, and those were for the child. Those weren't for the mother. I seen it firsthand. I'm just saying, us people over here, we do over exaggerate. We do over exaggerate, and I hate to see that mothers don't care about their children. I hate to see things like that. When I see things like that, I go crazy. Because at the end of the day, the child is suffering, not the mother. The mother is using the child as an opportunity. And here in Africa, this isn't like America or Europe where you have social services who would make sure that the child is fed for the most part. Like for the most part, if you are living in America for the most part, you could get welfare and all that stuff. You could get Section 8 and your child is always going, for the most part, your child is going to be fine. Because you got Section 8, you got welfare, you got all kinds of you know, social services that would help the child. And here in Africa, you don't have those. You do not. So if you are living abroad, sending money every month for your child to be taken care of, and the mother is using that money to do her hair, drink, eat, and go out with the ladies, then I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong because like over here there is no social services. Like there's nobody over here who will take care of you if you don't take care of yourself. Uh, why aren't these men not marrying these women and creating family? Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said. If you are going to want to have a child, make sure that you are having a child with the right one. Don't get with don't get with a chick just because she got a nice body. Like you seen her and you like, yeah, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. Like make sure. I mean, if you wanna play, let them know if you just wanna play. They will charge you for it. Some will charge you for it. Some will charge you directly. Some will pretend not to be a prostitute or whatever, but they're still going to charge you because they will come up with like, oh, I got problem. They will have multiple problems and you will be spending money. But if you are going to take a risk of having children, then I think you need to find the right one. And like Dee said, you need to marry her and show her that you are with her. But the thing is, um, the thing that I noticed over here, most of these women don't think ahead. They don't think far. So it's like they get like the minute they are with you, they got their whole family that's pushing them. They start to show their bad side so like really early. Like, cause I've been with a few women out here. I went out with a few women, and what I noticed is the minute you start going out with her, it's like you are going out with her whole family. If somebody's sick in the family, they want you to spend money to take them to the hospital. Like I seen in many cases, like I will be dating a girl and she will come home like mama's sick. She wants you to go see her. And I'm like, okay, it's just courtesy. I'm going to see her because I'm dating her daughter. I'm thinking I'm just going over there to stay, to be like, oh, I'm here. How you doing? And I get there and they're like, I want you to take me to the hospital. And I'm looking at like, what? Am I daydreaming? Like, is this for real? Like, she is literally looking at you like, take me to the hospital. You got money. You are dating my daughter. Take me to the hospital. And I'm looking at this like, I'm saying to myself like, am I dreaming? Is this for real? So over here in Africa, you are dating a chick is like dating her whole entire family because, like I said, we are nothing but opportunity. Not because they hate us, but because of poverty. It's like for them, it's like, oh, this is my chance. This guy got a little bit of bread in his pocket. This is my chance. If I don't eat now, I'll never eat again. So that's how they see us. That's who we are. Even though sometimes they do stuff for us too, but for the most part the presumption is he got money, and if I don't eat now, I'm never gonna eat again. The same applies to women too. When our sister, like when the sister come in Africa, man over here will see this sister as opportunity. Well, I don't hear other race of men complaining about looking after their children. Is Cameroon patriarchal society. Uh, You don't hear about other race because other race don't care. If like white people come to Cameroon or Africa, they would have that child get on the next plane smoking back to their home and never ever look back to see if those children exist or not. Like we do have a lot of mulatto over here, and 100% of them don't have fathers. Those fathers went back to Europe. So when you say no D, when you say that you don't hear other race complain, that's because those other race don't usually care. It's like the baby is in there good. The baby's not that's good too. Like they don't care. Like once they have, I'm telling you, there's a lot of mulatto out here, and you know most of them don't have not most of them, but all of them don't have fathers. It's only their mothers. But us black people, we are more emotional. For us to leave our children like that is difficult. It's hard for any black person, black man, black woman. It's so hard for us to leave our children behind. We are not as cold as those other those races of people. We are not as cold. But I'm telling you, there's a lot there's a lot of light skin, you know, brothers and sisters here on the continent who were left. Like when those baby got in, the man was here for maybe he was here for a year. He came on a mission for 1 year. Maybe he came on a mission for 6 months. Got a girl pregnant and got you know back to Europe or wherever and never looked back, never cared to know if he had impregnated a woman or not. They don't care. But with us, it's different. It's like we do care. And most cases that I see, like people from abroad, you know, coming back and fighting to see their child, you know, in good conditions is it always has to do with us, with our people, like black people. But I don't see it a lot with like uh, people of other race. Yeah, hit the like button. Yeah, yeah, Cameroon ancestry, and that's something too. There's a lot of people with Cameroon ancestry, and I feel me being in Cameroon, I feel like a lot of us came from out here because the strength, the guts. I see that a lot in Cameroon. Like people in Cameroon are like, you know, like when you are in America, like when you are in America, when you look at us in America, all black people in America, if you were to come to Cameroon or Nigeria, you would see a lot of resemblance. Nigeria and Cameroon. I mean, there's this like if you all right, Nigeria, Cameroon, and the Congo, this whole area, and these people look a lot like us in America, and I feel like the biggest part of us came from this area right here, from Angola to the Congo, all the way to like Nigeria. A lot of us came from this area of Africa. Uh, Bragsy, why are you blaming the woman? They see you as influence. Did you not expect that? Not sure about the mother. I'm not blaming them. I'm not blaming them. All I'm saying is like they should leave the children out of it. Um, in America, when when women go through, when women do stuff like not even that they do, when women put us on child support and stuff like that, If something was to happen to us, they still get social services for help. In Africa, you don't get social service. You don't get any help at all. So if I was paying child support in America and something was to happen to me, if I was to die, social services would be there to, help the mother of my child. And not only that, there are jobs opportunity. There is more opportunity in America to make a living than like in Africa. Because for the most part in Africa, everybody is for himself. Like government don't offer a lot of jobs. So I'm saying, if your child, if you are from Africa and you have a child with somebody from abroad, I just feel like it would be best if we talk more about uh, the child welfare, the child's well-being, than to just think I got the I laid a golden egg and let me finesse this as much as I can. Because at the end of the day, I could die, or you know, I could die, and now I can't provide for the child anymore, or I can't give you the money no more. Now, what are you gonna do? You're gonna send my if I have a daughter, like I do, I have a daughter. If I was providing for my daughter, and you was getting that money, and you wanted that money, that's all you live for. You live for that money that I was giving you for my daughter, and you took all that money and you did what you had to do with it, and now I'm dead. I can't provide for my daughter anymore, and you are in Africa. There's no opportunity. The only money you was getting was the money that I was giving you. What do you think is going to happen? When my daughter turned 14 or 15, you probably will send my daughter, you know, into prostitution. Because it happens a lot. Like you will see like a mother literally, you know, sending their daughter. Or you would, like, sometimes I'm here, like I see this like 50 years old dating a 19-year-old, and the family, like the mother is okay with it. I see that. The mother is okay with it. And I'm saying to myself, like, how in the world can you do that? Like I can never picture myself. Like I have a daughter, I could never picture my daughter dating somebody who's like 20, 30, unless she was like 30 years old and dating somebody who's like 60. I mean, she's 30. But at 19, I would never allow her to date somebody that's 50. But here is it's okay if the man got money and he's feeding the family. They are okay with it, and that's what I'm saying. They don't actually care for the child welfare, the child well-being. For them, it's all about gaining from the child, and that's not cool. And that's why I'm mad. Like I'm mad about that because I see it, and when I see it, it hurts. I don't want to see stuff like that. It's not that like it's not that I'm not blaming these women. I understand that, like I said, poverty in Africa is in the mind because most people don't care to go work. The land is like, I'm here in Cameroon. The land is so nice. The land is so good. You could grow food in Cameroon that's edible in 2.5 months. But these people will rather just sit there and wait for somebody to do the work for them, and all they care for is to eat and chit chat. That's why people should marry. People do marry, and that's what I told you this before. The people do marry, but this is the thing: when you are in Africa as a man from, I don't know, from America, let's take for example. If you are a man from America and you came to Africa, you met a girl, you liked her, she liked you. I mean, at first everything was cool. Like she came for you because she likes you. The minute you start living with her and you are, you consider her, you think this is the girl, this is the one, I'm going to marry her. The minute you start living with her, her family is going to get involved. They're going to be like, yo, this guy got money. We got to come closer. And that's how a lot of